Hello everyone and welcome back to Aion to Wikipedia. My name is Edo. I am new to YouTube, so any like, any share, any comment, anything you want, it's very useful for me. On this channel, we're gonna talk only about Aion 2 skills, active skill, passive skills, stigma skills, dungeons, everything you need to know about Aion. You're gonna find on this channel until September when the Aion 2 will gonna be released on Europe. But until then, we're gonna talk about the active skills of a cleric, which is a user of a mace and shield. It's the main healer of the game. On the left side, on the top right side, we have the active skills. On the left side, we have 3 locked boxes. These boxes will gonna be unlocked one by one once you level up your character. Under the 3 boxes, we have 3 options. These options, it's for each skill. This will gonna be unlocked once you level up your skill. Yeah, so let's start with the first skill, which is the main attack of the cleric. So you can see the animation of the skill. Yeah, this is the main skill of a cleric. For this skill, we're gonna use those options. We're gonna use the third one, which is plus 50% multi-hit on hit. We're gonna use the fourth one, which is minus 7 seconds bolt cooldown on landing, which is reducing cooldown by 7 seconds of the skill. And the last one, change discharge to our skill. Those 3 options. In case if you're farming mobs, you're gonna use the first option so you don't run out of AMP. Yeah. Okay, let's go for the next one, for the next skill. This is the main attack of a cleric. This is the secondary attack of a cleric, which is called Judgment Thunder. Yeah, Thunder Light. For this skill, we're gonna use the minus 10% combat speed on landing. We're gonna use the third one, which is 10% change to inflict root for 2 seconds. And the last one, which is activate 1 additional divine punishment. So this was we're gonna use the last 3 options for the second skill. This is the second skill of a cleric. Let's go for the next one. The next one, which is called debilitating. Yeah, if I spell it wrong, just let me know. Debilitating mark. For this one, we're gonna use the minus 10% defense, which is reducing the defense of the enemy, which is the second skill. We're gonna use the third one, which is 20% chance to inflict stun for 3 seconds, and the last one, which is minus 50% damage over time interval, which is taking damage by damage as a mark. I think everyone knows what is a mark. This was the third skill. Let's go for the next one. The next skill, which is Divine Aura. This skill is very useful in dungeons for a cleric. For this one, we're gonna use the third one, which is 100% Divine Aura shooting speed. We're gonna use the fourth one, plus 3 seconds of Divine Aura duration, and the last one, which is reducing the cooldown by 5 seconds, so you can use it much often. Okay, let's go for the next one. So as you can see, this was the Divine Aura. The next skill, which is called Chain of Torment. For this one, we're gonna use the first option for PvP, which is very good when infliction slow. Yeah, we're gonna use the third one, which is 20% change to inflict stumble for 3 seconds, and we're gonna use the last options, which is minus 50% damage over time interval. Yeah, this was the 5th skill, as you can see. Let's go for the next one. the next skill, which is called lightning strike. Yeah, for this one we're gonna, when you see the change to mobile option, yeah, you're gonna use it straight away for each class. For any character you play, you have to use the third option, which is change to mobile skill, which allows you to cast the skill while you are moving, so you don't have to stay still and cast the skill. So we're gonna use the last three options: change to mobile skill, guaranteed multi-hit on hit, and -1 second all skills cooldown on landing, which is very, very useful. So this was the lightning strike. The next skill, we're going for the next skill. Yeah, lightning strike. Yeah, this one was the lightning strike. This one is the light of regeneration, which is the healing one. So here is a little bit different. You can add defense, you can add attack, and block and evasion, crit, and damage tolerance. My opinion, it's to add the first options, which is defense, yeah, the third one, which is block and evasion, and the last one, which is +5 second damage tolerance. You need a lot of defense, especially in PvP. So these three options, the third, and the last one for this skill. Yeah, let's go for the next one, which is called condemnation. For this one, we're gonna use it straight away, the third options, which is change to mobile skill. We're gonna use the second one, which is +50% multi-hit on hit, and the last one, which has a 20% chance to inflict brute for 3 seconds, which is very useful in PvP. So this was the condemnation. Yeah, so let's go for the next one, which is healing light. Healing light. This is the healing light. We're gonna try to have as less cooldown as we can. So we're gonna use the last three options, which is 25% chance to remove one debuff to the enemy. The fourth one, which is +20% skilling speed, so means casting speed, and the last one, which is -2 seconds cooldown of the healing. Yeah, this is the healing light of a cleric. The next one, which is a massive healing, which is radiant recovery, it's called. You're gonna use it, the third options, to change to mobile. You're gonna use the second one, +20% skill speed, which is casting speed, and the fourth one, which is +20% incoming kill for 10 seconds. Yeah, which, so the second, the third, and the fourth options for this skill. This was a radiant recovery. The next one, yeah, which is called bolt. As you can see, is a very strong damage skill. So we're gonna use the first options, which is chance to inflict stun for 3 seconds. The second one, which is change to mobile skill, and the third one, which is +30% skill speed, which means casting speed. And the last skill, we are going for the last skill. The last skill is the same for every class. It's called the same for every class, which is defiance. Yeah, for this one we're gonna use the second one, which is reflecting damage by 10%. We're gonna use the fourth one, +2 seconds tenacity duration, and the last options, which has a 20% chance to reset the cooldown of the skills. So this was the active skills of the cleric. Yeah, on the next video we're gonna talk about the stigma skills. We're gonna talk about passive skills. Until then, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, anything you like. It's gonna be very, very, very useful for me. And until then, have a good day. We can wait for the game to start on this September. Thank you for watching. Have a good day and see you next time.